What's up, YouTube? It is currently 10:45. I just got back from a little dinner party with my extended family, met some second cousins I've never met before, jammed with some of my great uncles. And in 6 hours, I'll be waking up to go to Yosemite National Park because even though I grew up in California, I've actually never been. It's just me and my dad going because my mom and my sister are helping to move my grandparents because they're moving into like a 55 and up like kind of retirement community. So we're waking up at like the butt crack of dawn so we can get a decent spot and like get there before it gets too busy. So I'm gonna take my makeup off and put my PJs on, try to fall asleep instantly, and I will see you at 6:45 or 4:45. I will see you at 4:45 tomorrow. Good morning.
Every day you find like it's going out of style.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like me, Madonna, children at your feet. Wonder how you managed to lay against me. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent?
So we drove for about an hour before we decided we were hungry enough to stop, and we ended up going to this random little diner that had some of the wildest design choices ever, and I got an omelet and pancakes, and it was so good that I forgot to take a video of it before I finished it. I will say, just driving through the park was pretty amazing. That first turn and you see Half Dome was crazy, and you actually drive for like 40 minutes until you get to the valley floor where you park. So I got to see a lot of cool stuff before we even got out of the car. I was so excited. I hadn't been to a national park in years, and I love them so much. We started on a trail pretty quickly, and we also stopped by the Awani, which is the hotel that they have there, which, fun fact, is actually the hotel that the Grand Californian in Disneyland is based on. The trail we were on was really empty, and we got there early, but not insanely early, so we were joking that it was empty because it was the bear trail and we were going to get eaten. But really what I think it was that the location we were going to, Mirror Lake, was not very full at this time of year. Yosemite gets a lot of runoff from mountains, which fills their lakes, and by the summer they tend to be pretty empty. So Mirror Lake was more of a puddle, but it was still really beautiful. Here's this video I begged my dad to take because I thought it would seem cool, and I actually kind of just sound like a massive dork. Yay! We hiked another trail, saw this little snake, and then decided it was time for us to take a break and eat some lunch. After lunch, we decided to drive to this little spot right by the river, and the entire drive and everything, I've been making this big deal about how I was gonna like jump in and like fully swim in the river. And then I set up this whole shot to do that, and I got in, and I just could not dunk my head, and it was too cold. But it was still really nice just standing there, and the weather was mild enough that we were able to like sit on a little sandbar. My dad took a little nap, I read a little bit, and then after a while we decided to head out around like 4 p.m. As with everything, the best part of this trip was getting to spend some time with my dad. I know this was a really quick trip, and I definitely want to go back to Yosemite for like a camping trip one day, but it was still a really full day, and I'm impressed with how much we did with the time we had.